Hi, I'm Randy Covitz of the Star with Sam Mellinger, our columnist, to talk about the Chiefs, their opener at Jacksonville where they won 28-2, and the upcoming home opener against Dallas. Sam, what were your impressions of the game against Jacksonville?
Dominating performance, obviously, especially defensively. Justin Houston with the 3 sacks. Dontari Poe was all over the field, which is rare, I think, for a nose tackle. 340-pound man like that. But you know, the things that I'm hearing this week, at least early in the week, the first couple days after, is it was Jacksonville, right? I mean, it's the rotten team of the NFL. It was sort of like those paycheck games that you see college teams play sometimes. Although that one got K-State the other week. But my impression of that is you can't penalize the Chiefs for having played a crappy team. I mean, let's see how they do this week against the Cowboys. But a good team is supposed to beat the tar out of a bad team, and that's what the Chiefs did. I'm not ready to say they're a great team by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't understand the penalizing them just because it happened against Jacksonville. What'd you think?
Well, you don't think Jacksonville was looking forward to playing the Chiefs? Because the Chiefs were 2-14 last year,
right,
and that laughing stock. The best part about the game, in my opinion, is when they got comfortable lead, it was almost like a 5th preseason game. They still kept everything under wraps. You saw them go offensively, you saw them go long one time on the very first play of the game to show everybody, hey, we can throw deep. And then they pretty much went with their short passing game offensively. And once they had the 14-2 and 21-2 lead, they just went short passing and running off tackle. They've got a lot of tricks in the box that they didn't have to show anybody. So that's going to work out this week too and in the future. The thing now that's interesting with the Cowboys coming up is the next 3 games are against NFC East teams. The division Andy Reid coached in. Nobody knows them better, but the Cowboys this week, followed by the Eagles and then the Giants. So that should give Andy Reid a little advantage, I would think, going into these 3 games. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's his division. He was there longer than anybody else. And the thing about the Cowboys, too, they're so Jekyll and Hyde. You know, I mean, it wouldn't surprise anybody if Tony Romo came in here and threw 4 or 5 touchdowns against the Chiefs. I don't think it would surprise anybody if he came in here and threw 4 or 5 interceptions. You just never know. And there's a lot of hype around the Cowboys. There always is, but they got 6 turnovers at home and still barely beat the Giants. I mean, this isn't the San Francisco 49ers coming in here. I think if the Chiefs do what they're capable of doing, it's a winnable game, especially with the crowd. They're going to have a huge crowd. I think they said it's the biggest crowd in 5 years. I think that that they're expecting. So there should be a lot of energy. It turns into a winnable game all of a sudden for the Chiefs.
For complete coverage of the Chiefs week and their game against the Cowboys and the build-up to it, be following us at kansascity.com and the daily editions of the Kansas City Star.